when it rains, it storms. Well, as we all know, we won today's game, which was really good comeback. We won 24-21. Bear with me tonight. I'm very, very tired, but I stayed up for the game. I watched the game. A lot of yelling, but at the same time, it was good to see Jets football back. And I know we have a lot to get into, but I want to give you some Zach Wilson news before we go into the game. Yeah, as we know, Zach Wilson on a second series made a couple juke moves and then made another interesting move, and now he hurt his knee. Here's the thing. Saleh's press conference said that his ACL is intact, he believes. But with that, it could be his PCL. I know he re-injured that, last October, and they're hoping maybe get 2-3 weeks or, maybe 4 to 6 weeks. We don't know yet. We're going to know more tomorrow. Everything NYJ and just everything on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Just keep an update on Zach Wilson. It's kind of like one of those things where, Becton went down, then we got Dwayne Brown. And then, when Zach Wilson gets down, it's like, crap, right? But we got some good backups. We got Joe Flacco. I would love if Zach Wilson does end up missing some weeks, I would love Joe Flacco coming into the week one while I'm there and just win against the Ravens. Wouldn't that be awesome? I think that would be awesome. But, wishing everything the best to Zach. Hopefully the MRI comes back tomorrow. Hopefully we got some squeaky clean stuff coming back with them. He did have one interception. Wasn't his best choices, but, as we go on, we'll start to figure out what Zach Wilson's capable of, even though in training camp he was doing really well with the pick and then with the injury. Still got a lot to do with it. Flacco did not suit up tonight. Mike White was in there. Mike White, he did okay. He did okay. He was targeting Mims a couple of times. Did all right with that. But overall, it was all about number 15. Number 15 did really well. I'm really, really happy for number 15. Strindler, Strindler did really well. I'm really happy with what he's done. He won it with Calvin Jackson. It's really cool to see with that. But who looked good tonight was Brees Hall, Conklin. They all look good. Even Jerome Whitehead looked good on defense as well. Garrett Wilson looked pretty good tonight as well. I was really impressed with the kickers. I know the kickers, don't get a lot of, everything. But with that, A. Pinero made his first. And I know, as I look at my notes, I know Greg the Leg made 3 of his field goals as well. Eddie Pinero made 1. And then, with going in the beginning of the game, everyone's talking about Quincy Williams, right? Quincy Williams with the hit on the side. He knows it wasn't his best moment. Saleh, wasn't really pleased with that. But we're human. We all make mistakes. I know the Eagles are going to, on Twitter and stuff, are going to bash him for that. Oh well. We move on, right? We move on. Zonovan Knight, one touchdown. He's continuing to look good, continuing to do good in training camp as well. I'm really happy for Zonovan Knight. Cager had a couple good runs as well. P. Ryan had a couple good runs as well. I'm really happy for everything on what's going on with that. Even though we did win the game, I'm really happy that we won the game overall with Calvin Jackson's win right there. The talk of the defense is Sherm. Sherm has just done very well with the cover 3 back there. He's doing very well. I'm really happy what Sherm has done. I'm really happy what Mr. Smart's doing as well, number 79. They had good games. In the beginning, defense did look flat. I think we can all agree that defense did look flat. But as time go on, it was good. When the stars came off, everything went okay. Now, Mr. Dunn on defense number 27 had a good block right there on the corner. I was really, really happy with that. I know they're trying to test Mims with some punt returning and some punt blocks, but he did not have a good night. He dropped a couple balls and everything. It just did not go well for Mr. Mims. I know his trade value continues to go down. I get that, but hopefully he bounces back in the next game. Jeremy Rucker with the touchdown for Mr. Strindler, number 15. I'm really happy about that. Good for the hometown boy. I know his dad's pretty happy about that as well. You can see all on social media that it went well. And, even though he's not going to be really feature a lot this season, he is the future. And we can all agree that he is the future. I'm really, really happy for him with that. Mr. Huff had a couple good tackles, and along, like I said, with Sherman Smart, I'm really pleased with them. They continue to look good and continue to strive. In the beginning, I'm talking about Coach Saleh after the Wilson injury. You can tell that he was like, as Jets Twitter was. So I get that. I think we can all understand that. But the Stars only played the first half, kind of second half too. But as we go on the third and fourth quarter, it went well. I'm happy with that. Clemens continues to be a solid job. He's got one tackle. He's playing a little edge there. He's got so much potential. Everyone's really pumped up about Mr. Clemens. I'm 72. I'm really pumped up about that. And overall, there was good things and bad things, but overall, it's the individuals that are pretty good at the most. Just like I said, Smart, Dumb, Sherm. I mean, we're seeing progress a little bit. I think we can all agree we're seeing progress. Yes, the Wilson thing sucks. Yes, we'll hear more about his MRI tomorrow. But I kind of like what we saw. I personally like what we saw. And I know other people are going to be like, but it's just the first game. It's just the first game. We can all agree that we still have more to come. And I like the end. Mr. Mann for the punter. He was out there a lot. He even had a tackle. Look at him. Braden Mann, man. I'm really happy for him. He's bouncing back. He's really good. Even had a tackle in there, and I'm really happy for him. Even the Eagles sideline was like, and eventually everyone like, but Braden Mann did a really good job. As we continue to cover the Zach Wilson stuff, if Zach Wilson goes down, I don't want to trade for anybody. Let Flacco go in there. Let Mike White come in there, and then number 15 as well. I really hope they continue to get reps. I know Reed wasn't in there tonight. Reed hopefully will come back next week. I know Johnson, number 25, is going to be probably coming back next week as well. They're conserving them as much as they can. And then, Rucker came back and had a great night. But as we continue everything from, MYJ, I'm really excited to see what's coming and what's happening coming from the season in training camp as well. But keep an eye on for Zach Wilson tomorrow. And also just keep an eye on those sneaky guys coming in there. So we'll be good. I'm excited. But here, tomorrow, just keep everyone updated. That's Gino Pagano for everything MYJ. I will see you and talk to you guys tomorrow. Have a safe night. Sleep well. Bye-bye, guys.